Have you ever heard of a number so strange, so profound, that it left the greatest minds in physics completely baffled? A number that even Einstein couldn't crack. This isn't just any number. It's a code hidden deep within the fabric of our universe, governing everything from the light you see to the atoms that make you who you are. This number is 137. Now, I know what you're thinking. 137. It looks pretty ordinary, right? Just a prime number sitting between 136 and 138. But in the world of physics, 137 is anything but ordinary. It's the key to one of the most fundamental constants in nature, a number that dictates the very rules of reality. To understand why it's so terrifying, we need to dive into the quantum world. In quantum physics, the theory that describes how light and matter interact, there's a crucial value known as the fine structure constant. Physicists call it alpha. This constant is what's called a dimensionless number, meaning it's pure, without any units like meters or seconds. It's just a raw number that shows up everywhere. And its value is incredibly close to 1 divided by 137. So what does this number actually do? Well, just about everything. Alpha, R1 over 137, determines the strength of the electromagnetic force. This is the force that holds electrons in orbit around the nucleus of an atom. Without it, atoms couldn't form. If atoms couldn't form, there would be no chemical bonds, which means no molecules, no water, no planets, and no life. It's the foundational number for chemistry and, by extension, biology. It even affects how stars are born, influencing the nuclear fusion processes that make them shine. Essentially, the existence of the universe as we know it hinges on this specific value. It wasn't long after its discovery that physicists realized they had stumbled upon something deeply mysterious. The legendary physicist Richard Feynman, known for his brilliant ability to explain complex ideas, was completely stumped by it. He famously wrote, "It is one of the greatest damn mysteries of physics, a magic number that comes to us with no understanding by man." He urged his students to put this number on their wall and worry about it. Think about that. One of the sharpest scientific minds of the 20th century called this number a mystery and a magic number. Even Wolfgang Pauli, another giant of quantum physics, was obsessed with 137. He collaborated with the psychologist Carl Jung to explore its potential meaning, wondering if it connected the world of physics with something deeper, perhaps even consciousness. Pauli reportedly said that if he were allowed to ask God one question, it would be, why 1 over 137? The obsession ran so deep that it is rumored he passed away a hospital room numbered 137. A strange and eerie coincidence for a man so haunted by the number. And of course, there was Einstein. In his later years, he dedicated himself to finding a unified field theory, a single theory that could explain all the forces of nature. He believed that if he could find this theory, it would naturally explain why the fine structure constant has the value it does. Why 137? Despite years of relentless work, Einstein never found his answer. The number remained an enigma, a stubborn piece of the cosmic puzzle that refused to fit. So, why is this so terrifying? Let's conduct a thought experiment. Imagine we have a cosmic dial, and we can change the value of the fine structure constant. Right now, it is set perfectly at 1 over 137. What if we turn the dial just a little bit? Let's say we make it 1 over 136. A tiny, tiny change. The electromagnetic force would become slightly stronger. This would cause electrons to be pulled closer to the nucleus. In some larger atoms, the innermost electrons would actually be pulled into the nucleus, causing the atom to collapse. What if we turned it the other way, to 1 over 138? The electromagnetic force would be weaker. Electrons would orbit further out, and the bonds between atoms would be too fragile. Complex molecules, like DNA, would fall apart. Stars would also have a problem. The delicate balance required for nuclear fusion would be disrupted. Some stars might not ignite at all, while others might burn out too quickly. In either scenario, the universe would become a barren, lifeless place. The universe we inhabit exists on a knife's edge. Our existence is balanced on the value of this one number. A tiny nudge in either direction, and everything we know and see, the stars, the planets, you, me, it all vanishes. It's a concept known as the fine-tuning of the universe. The laws of physics seem to be exquisitely fine-tuned to allow for the existence of life. And 137 is the most prominent example of this fine-tuning. This leaves physicists with a deeply unsettling question. Is this all just a cosmic coincidence? Did we just get incredibly lucky that the fine structure constant happened to fall within the razor-thin range that allows for a stable, life-bearing universe? Or is there something more profound going on? Is 137 a fundamental fingerprint of reality, a number deliberately woven into the blueprint of the cosmos? Some physicists explore the idea of a multiverse. In this view, there are countless universes, each with its own set of physical laws and constants. The fine structure constant could be different in each one. In the vast majority of these universes, the number would not be right for life to emerge. We just happen to live in the one where the number is perfect, because if it weren't, we wouldn't be here to observe it. This is called the anthropic principle. It's a plausible idea, but it's also one that is currently impossible to test, leaving it on the edge of philosophy. Other scientists are still searching for a deeper theory, a successor to Einstein's dream, that will derive 137 from first principles. They believe that the number isn't random at all, but is a necessary mathematical consequence of the underlying structure of space-time and quantum mechanics. They are looking for an equation that, when solved, spits out the number 137, no luck or coincidence required. So far, no theory has succeeded. There have been many attempts over the decades, some producing results that are close, but none have definitively explained why nature chose this specific number. So we are left in a strange place. We have measured the fine structure constant with incredible precision, up to 10 decimal places. It is one of the most accurately known constants in all of science. We use it in our calculations every day to build technology like lasers and GPS. We can use it, we can measure it, but we simply don't understand where it comes from. It's a number not chosen by humans, but built into the very architecture of existence itself. And maybe that's what makes 137 the most terrifying and beautiful number in physics. It's a constant reminder that no matter how much we learn, the universe still holds deep mysteries. It hints that there might be a level of reality, a fundamental logic, that we have yet to grasp. It stands as a monument to our own ignorance in the face of the cosmos. A simple number that represents the vast, unknown territory that still lies beyond the frontiers of human knowledge. What do you think? Is 137 just a lucky roll of the cosmic dice? Or is it a clue to a deeper, undiscovered truth about our universe? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you enjoy exploring the strange and mysterious numbers hidden inside reality, make sure to subscribe. The universe is far more bizarre and wonderful than we were ever taught in school. Thanks for watching.